know what it is now. Boys and girls of the podcast world. Matt and Tyler on the mics. They're gonna stay here until they agree. They're gonna stay here until they agree. Oh, thank you for listening. This show's called Until We Agree. Oh, thank you for listening.
Do you want to talk about it?
I already know what you're going to say.
Do you have something you want to say to me?
Yeah, I'm tired of you and all your sycophants.
No. No, I want to hear an apology.
I'm never apologizing, especially not because here's what I know you do. As soon as the episode goes live, you text me. You say Epi Live, baby, every week. That's what you say. And then you know what you do? You text about 7 other people and you say, vote for me, please. Vote for me, please. Vote for me, please.
That's what's actually crazy is I actually don't text anyone that anymore. I did like on like the first
Anymore?
episode. On the first episode, yeah. But now people just...
It's like a Pavlov thing. Like now they're trained to vote for you always.
Maybe not my problem anymore. That's not what I actually wanted you to apologize for. I wanted you to apologize for being especially mean last week. And it was noted by multiple viewers how mean you were.
Like who?
My friends, your friends. I think it was a general consensus that you were being a little bit mean.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm not going any further.
And I'm not. You know what? I'm not apologizing.
Okay. I'm not apologizing
in fact, In fact, go ahead.
No, I don't want to say anything. You go.
I'm going to keep it up.
Cool. I love where this is going. But I'm glad. Welcome back to Until We Agree, by the way. This is Matt from Until We Agree with Tyler from Until We Agree. Matt and Tyler
and
from
this
Until
is Tyler
We Agree.
from Until We Agree with Matt and Tyler from Until We Agree.
Right.
Eminem is still Slim Shady. That's a throwback to last week.
One thing that is new this week is we have another country we've knocked off the list for listeners. Shout out the Netherlands. And not only did we actually got 2 plays in Netherlands this week.
That's crazy.
They've actually run up the list to one of our most viewed countries in the entire world, which is awesome. So shout out the Netherlands, shout out Amsterdam. So that's awesome. Here's what's not awesome.
Wait, quick, do a Netherlands accent.
Oh,
I'm
from the Netherlands.
I think that might have been close.
Yeah, it wasn't. It felt bad coming out, but now that I'm looking back on it, I don't think it was all that bad.
No, that was close.
Yeah. Another thing, you hit on it pretty much right away, which was awesome. You lost the poll for who has the swoopier hair, even though you were so confident.
Here's the thing.
I didn't tell anyone. Here's the thing. You have bad hair.
A bunch of your sycophants. Yeah, you've got a
bro learned one new word. Bro learned a new word.
I've known that word for maybe weeks.
Yeah,
I've known that word for weeks.
I can tell.
And I've been waiting to use it, and I've just found the perfect time because you have what I like to call sycophants.
Sycophants, yeah. Yeah, my fans are the sickest. Shout out the Rat Pack Matt
No,
team.
They're not.
So all that being said, we've hit a lot. We have merch out this week, which was sick. I'm gonna need to make a disclaimer. I said that you could buy the merch. The IRS did reach out and say you cannot sell that merch until you go through us. So we're not selling the merch. Let's make that clear.
Is it legal? Like if we offer them in return for donations?
That's what I was thinking too. I think if we make it like a not for profit, because we wouldn't profit off these stickers, of course. The stickers are sick, by the way. If you haven't seen them, go check them out on Until We Agree. At Until We Agree on Instagram. This is Matt from Until We Agree, by the way. I would say probably not until I feel like there's paperwork that needs to be filled out. So we're not selling the stickers. Don't even reach out to us trying to buy them offline because we're not going to sell them.
But I will say the only way to get in touch with us is through Venmo.
Mm-hmm.
So you might have to send a couple dollars and then we can mail you the stickers.
Right. Yeah. It would just be us handing it to you, and we'll send the money back, of course, because it would just be like a transactional, here, let's get some information from you. But yeah, if you want one, you can have one. Super cool. But yeah, they are not actually for sale because we're not going to pay taxes on them, of course, because they're not for sale. It's more of a gift to the fans, a gift to the Rat Pack. So why don't we jump into this week's episode? It's a special one. Who do we have with us today? Live special guest.
Live and in studio, and by in studio, we mean in the same call as us.
Right.
It's everybody's favorite rat. It's Noah Redmond.
So true. I don't think I've ever said his last name before, so he didn't want that to be made clear. Now it is.
It is Noah, and
Right.
I will ask him. We'll ask him in a minute if we need to cut that out. He should be jumping on
The
here.
thing
in
is,
any
I'm
moment.
actually kind of busy right now. So I'm actually probably not gonna be able to cut that part out. In the
wow.
edit. So it's probably just gonna have to stay.
Here
in.
he is.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Noah.
Hey, Noah, quick question. I accidentally just gave your last name out. We can cut that if you need, but let me know, all right?
What's the context?
I was introducing you to the podcast.
Well, that's fine. The listeners respect me at this point, so that's all right.
Well,
Yeah, I did say you were everybody's favorite rat, so
Okay, fair enough.
well, I'm gonna welcome the audience.
yeah.
And I'm gonna welcome you.
Noah, are you
Oh,
recording?
go ahead, Matt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Always. I'm always
Perfect.
recording, Matt.
Always.
Always, that's crazy.
Cool.
And probably illegal in some scenarios. Anyway, I'm going to introduce the audience and Noah to a new segment we like to call Noah on the Spot.
Bum, bum.
Okay. Are you ready, Noah?
I'm ready. This is great.
And let's make it clear. Noah did not know this segment was coming, right?
Not this segment.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
So,
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Whatever.
a chance to redeem yourself.
What everyone says about Noah is he's really quick on his feet when it comes to answering these questions. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see what he can do here.
Okay.
All right, Noah.
Yep.
What is your favorite one-season city? Quick.
One season city.
Yep.
Anchorage, Alaska.
That's
Anchorage, Alaska?
Yeah. Isn't it like always sunny and like cold?
Sunny is not a season. I will say.
and I don't know if that's accurate either.
Yeah, it's one of
Should we
those.
check shall we check the temperature in Anchorage right now?
It's probably pretty chilly.
It's 70 degrees.
No,
That's pretty
That feels nice.
that's not a one season city.
It's cloudy and 70 degrees.
All right, next. This is next. What's the next question?
Well, no, you know a good one season city. We all know one.
We all know a good. Ready? Everybody on three.
Yep.
Mhm.
Name a one season city. 1, 2, 3. San Diego.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh no, I didn't hear you there actually.
I didn't hear you say San Diego. No, what happened?
No, I got a little confused. I was thinking like Anchorage, Alaska. So
No, and you did say that, but unfortunately, that was very incorrect.
that's tough.
So,
Okay.
we can keep playing Noah on the spot, weekly, bi-weekly, until you get something right. Could be a long segment. We're not sure.
So I have to get
But-
it. I have to get the answer has to be what you guys say.
You said to give a good
Well, no, it
answer.
just has to be. It just has to be correct in some way, shape, or form, and it wasn't
Okay.
this week. So
Okay.
I think
We'll work on
you picked a 2-season city for sure,
yeah, which is close.
but it's not one. We did ask for one season.
No, we asked
Yeah.
for one season city.
Yeah, that's tough.
So yeah, no, well, anything along the equator would have been pretty good too. But
Mhm.
anyways,
Should Noah introduce this topic? He's never done that before.
yeah, because we also gave Noah one to prepare for, and this one he does know about because he prepared for it. So Noah, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, these are the top 5 jobs that I would want.
Maybe a little more enthusiasm on the topic.
Dude,
Well,
let him do it. He's
Matt,
doing fine.
Matt and Tyler tasked me with this. This new segment. It's top 5 jobs that we would want if salary did not matter. Dun dun.
Well, that would dun. Yeah. No, and that's basically it. Just it's a draft of all the jobs that if
Oh,
all
hey,
the pay
Tyler,
were the
Tyler.
same.
We actually just had Noah say that. Remember when we
I
told
know,
him to
but
do that?
that's not really
Don't
what I
hold
told
his-
him. Though.
dude,
I said
don't hold his
if all the
hand. He
if
can
all
do
the
that.
pay were the same, what jobs would be? Okay, who
Yeah.
wants first pick? I think we give Noah first pick because we
Yeah.
put Noah on the spot. Dump,
Oh, jeez.
and then we'll do a little carousel.
Okay. All right. Well, number 1 for me would be a National Park Ranger.
Wow, that was not even on my board.
Yeah, you can
Just
have
imagine,
that one for sure.
Imagine being the guy when like a family's out there and they look confused and they're like, "What is that?" And then you just slide in. And you go, "You know what? That's a willow." And they go, "Wow!" And then they go home and they tell stories about it. I want to be that guy. You know no useful information outside of a national park, but it would be kind of sick.
All right, I'm not mad at that one.
Yeah.
That's a good first overall.
Mhm.
Well, not first
And
overall, but it's an answer for sure. Yeah.
It's first. I mean, it's first overall.
Okay.
It's on, number
All
one
right.
on my board.
It was the first overall pick.
It
That's
yeah.
just a fact at this point.
For sure.
That's
But-
how it works.
All right, Matt, would you like the second overall pick?
Yeah. So where my head went was it doesn't say you get unlimited money when you do this job. You have a capped salary. I don't know. We didn't define what that was.
He's trying to gamify it.
No,
again.
no.
Here
What
we
I
go.
had to do,
This
the way
guy.
I looked to it. Okay, hold on. The way I looked to it was let me find easy jobs because I'm not. I might, for all I know, I'm making $100K. I'm making $20,000 a year or like $10 million a year. So I'm just gonna pick a job that's easy because I don't want to overexert myself too much. So everyone knows. Say it with me. What's the easiest job you could possibly have? Because you get summers off, you get winters off. Teacher.
Teacher. I knew
you
that
did
one.
tell
That
me
was a
one
good
of these
one. I
was
knew
going to
that
be
one.
offensive
Yeah.
before.
When I think of
labeling
the
as
easiest job, even
Okay.
the easiest job with the most complaints per days worked, it's teacher, no questions asked.
Mhm.
So if I'm just getting paid a straight salary, just let me be a teacher. It's the easiest job in the world, and I'll handle it no problem.
Well, I have one that's a bit easier than that.
Oh yeah.
And I'll take it with my third pick.
Okay.
Single mother.
Oh.
I'm joking. That's not on my list. I just I thought that would be a funny thing to tack on. Now, my actual pick, my actual pick, a movie critic.
Okay.
How fun would that be?
Movie critic's a good one. It's a good answer.
Yeah. And so are we going Serpentine? Am I getting? Do I get the
Yeah.
next pick
Well,
as well?
hold on. I want to make it clear. You would not be a good movie critic. I got text in this last week saying that you picked just the most vanilla, just normal guy answers of all time. So I don't think.
Yeah. Sorry, I picked good movies.
No, everyone agreed you didn't.
You
actually.
picked Band Slam.
Have you seen it?
Like I don't want to hear it. Yeah,
It's a great movie.
Unfortunately, you made me watch it. Anyways, I guess my second pick in this draft, the number 4 overall pick, a chauffeur.
Ew.
Uh,
Really?
uh,
Just driving
That's not
every.
a, that's
That'd
not
be
an
so
Uber driver.
boring.
No. It's not just any chauffeur. I'd be like, a celebrity chauffeur. Like I wouldn't be just. It's not like the cash cab. I'm not picking up from strangers.
You know,
Like,
the
this is-
celebrities would not like you.
yeah.
They would be way above you. That would be
You're-
humiliating.
You're a cog in the
They
machine.
wouldn't be way above me because I think you forgot this world we're now in this hypothetical. Everybody makes the same amount of money.
No, you make the same amount of money no matter what job you do. Not everyone's making the
No,
same amount of money.
This hypothetical, every job's the same amount of money. That's
no,
why I kept.
just
That's
for
why
you.
I had to. That's why I had to reintroduce it because I just wanted to make it clear.
So
Every job's the same amount of money in this world.
that's still stupid because of all the jobs you could possibly do, you're going to drive famous people around. You could be
Sure.
the famous person.
Yeah. I don't
No,
love
but that's the
that
thing.
pick.
Yeah, like, no. In this scenario in my head, it has to be a job that like you could currently do. Like, not that you couldn't be famous, but like one that would be attainable that you could go and do right now, but you might not want to because the pay's not good enough. That's how this came to mind.
I hope the audience has skipped the last 3 minutes because what a waste of time. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a bad
All right.
pick.
Now here's a good pick. My second round pick, Dictator.
I like that pick.
I mean, you couldn't attain that.
Do I even have to say who cares? It's you get to pick a. You're like way off on the definition of this task.
This was my idea.
And
you guys are way
you've
off.
done it way wrong. You get to pick the job, and no matter what job you do, you get the same amount of money.
I will say, Dictator, I hardly know her.
That's
No,
it.
go ahead.
That was okay. I'm done. I have nothing else to say. Dictator's obvious.
Okay, I think you guys are
gonna.
gonna. I think you guys are gonna like my next one, but go ahead, Noah.
I'm gonna go with ice cream seller, like the person who sits behind an ice cream counter. You just sell ice cream. If I'm making a bunch of money, everybody makes the same amount of money. You just
Yeah.
get free ice cream.
No,
It's
that's
easy.
actually a great answer. I actually almost said the
Okay.
same thing because me and Tyler own this milkshake company, and I would say that counts as the same thing if I own the milkshake
That's
company.
similar.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't put that on my list because I would have lost it there.
Mm.
What's your next round pick? Noah?
What's this milkshake company?
You haven't
Milky's?
had a Milky yet?
No, he's never had a Milky.
Oh, you guys got
Ooh,
Milky
Noah.
stock. My next one is college athletics social media guy.
That's interesting that you wouldn't want to be the athlete.
No, because there's a lot of content. I don't know. I don't think I can be the athlete. but I worked with a guy who did the social media for the Tennessee baseball team, and he just sat there and would just text 2-0 Vols, and that was his whole job, was just updating throughout games.
Seems pretty easy.
And
That does seem easy.
He made no
yeah.
money. He made no money, and he got to know the athletes and stuff. So
You would be making
college
money,
athletics
though, so-
social media guy. My third
You know what?
pick.
I don't hate it.
All right, go ahead, Matt.
All right, my next one is a jet ski tour guide.
Mm.
No, you can't even write a jet.
I have
Dude,
one
yes, I
like
can.
that. I have one like that coming up, so be
That's
prepared.
yeah. Me and Noah have good answers. Tyler's just here today. Thanks.
You
for
guys are
coming
gonna
out,
like my
Tyler.
next one.
Okay.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. You take my turn. That's fine. Go ahead.
It's not your turn. That's not how this works.
I wasn't done talking, but yeah, go ahead.
Meteorologist.
Ugh, gosh, this guy
Dude,
stinks.
that's so lame. The thing about a meteorologist is everyone in the world can be a meteorologist right now.
Mm-hmm.
The guy goes on TV and starts talking about stuff, and like in 5 minutes, I know everything about like a storm system that I'm watching. It's the biggest waste of a profession in my entire in my life, I think. And what's even like worse about it is they're wrong all the time.
That's
they
the
don't
best
have to be
part.
right.
You don't have to do anything.
You have to be on TV.
That's why I'm.
You have to be on TV
Yeah,
and humiliate
that'd be
yourself, and
fun.
you would do a bad job at it, so you would humiliate yourself.
No. And here's the thing. I would bring an energy to whatever local news station that you've just never seen before.
Bro, you barely bring energy to this podcast.
You're not cute either, Tyler. Usually,
That's
usually
true.
You gotta be cute, and I don't think you're cute. So
That's true. You're not cute.
That's
for
just
sure.
mean. That's just mean.
Dude, you're the meanest one here. What's your
I'm
next?
not mean.
What's your next one? Yes, you are. What's your next
My
one?
next one, personal trainer. What you got to say about that?
it's
It's
better.
boring. It's better, but
Boring.
I'm bored.
That's
I'm,
fun.
I'm falling asleep hearing that answer.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't pick dictator.
That's a think. Okay, you're overlooking dictator so much. You get to, the thing about being a dictator is you would actually accumulate a lot of wealth outside of your salary because people would give you gifts and whatnot,
Mhm.
and you would
Probably
own the
own
resources of an
oil.
entire country. Yeah,
Yeah,
think about all the oil I could own. Yeah, that's a great point. I've actually taken a low paying job and made it high paying again just because I'm a dictator. You're just lifting weights.
Facts.
No, I'm not lifting
I could
weights.
lift
I'm
weights in
telling
my
others
free
to.
time because I'd be a dictator.
But you don't.
I do actually. I'm huge. I'm faster than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm gonna beat you in the race in Times Square. Everyone knows
Yep.
it. Follow us on Instagram at Until We Agree. Once we get to 10,000 followers, we're going to New York and racing on Times Square.
All right,
40-yard
go
dash.
with your next pick, Matt.
My next one is food influencer. I think it would be fun just to taste, like travel the world basically and taste foods and just make little videos about you eating the food and saying this food is good, this food is bad, etc. So not like a super sexy pick, but it's just one that seems like it would be fun.
Yeah, I like that. I like that pick a lot.
Noah, I like
Also-
you a lot today.
Also, Tyler, does Matt know that we've raced multiple times, and I don't
Mhm.
think you've ever won.
I think we've tied every race we've ever had. Noah's fast.
I believe Noah's fast. I don't believe you're
And I've
fast.
cut weight. So I don't need your personal
Yeah, Noah's
trainer.
cut weight since then. We need to race again. I mean, I don't think Matt could keep up with either Noah or I.
Oh,
nor
I actually
because
certainly could.
Matt's not fast, Noah. Like I
actually am.
feel like we're on a similar. Last time we raced, we were on a similar level.
Dude, this is
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Matt is not fast.
You're
This
embarrassing.
has
So
turned
I
into
actually
the,
am.
This has turned into the presidential debate. We're just comping 40 times right now. So this is great. Can I go with
Yeah.
my? Can I
No,
go with
what-
my next
so-
pick?
Yeah, please do.
Noah, do you want to come to New York with us to do the race? You can.
would
I think
love
you've earned
to.
the right.
Oh, I
Okay.
would love to.
Do you follow us on Instagram at Until We Agree?
I do. Yeah, I send
Yeah.
a lot of messages and nobody ever responds. So don't lie.
You
to
don't
your
send
listeners.
any
That's true at
messages.
all.
That's not true. We monitor that thing like hawks.
Yeah. All right, Noah,
Number
round us
4.
out here.
Number 4. Well, we got 5 picks, right, or 4 picks?
You have the
This is
yeah.
my
You did
4.
these 2 picks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Duck boat captain. Those people in the cities, they just
Are you
drive around
serious?
that big old duck boat. You get to go in the water. Everybody loves you. Everybody love you. You're having a great time. I think.
What
that'd
are
be a
you
great
talking
job.
about? I've never heard of this. What is that?
You don't know what a duck boat is?
Like a boat that like hunts ducks? What do you mean?
No. A duck boat. Look it up. Duck boat is the giant. It looks like a giant boat, but it's also a truck. And so they do tours of cities, and then they go into the water and do tours of city in the water as well. You're a legend.
I've never seen this. This is cool.
We'll give it.
Noah said he
give
liked
it-
my jet ski thing, so I'm gonna like his too.
Yeah. Duckboat's better. Number 5 is a podcast host.
Oh, that's kind of cute. It's like a Makua situation.
Yeah, they don't make a lot of
'Cause
money. They don't make a lot of money. Not this podcast. This podcast, I
Right.
mean, you better be thanking your listeners because you guys.
We're taking
Tyler's
off, yeah.
Tyler's got an Audi. Matt, what do you have? A
Mhm.
McLaren now? I mean, it's
A
incredible.
Lamborghini, yeah.
It's incredible. So
Yeah.
podcast host is that's number 5.
Hey man, hey, keep working at it. One day you could do it. I know you can.
Oh, thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
You've got what it
This-
takes.
This has been a blessing to happen on this Monday. This is awesome.
We're
Anything
glad
else
you're
for
here,
me?
Noah.
Is this it?
Well, you don't want to hear the rest of the picks?
Noah's just done. He's ready to go.
Noah's
home.
out.
Oh yeah, you guys
Go
got
ahead,
one
go
more.
ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I'll go and do my last one. My last one it was another easy job. I would be a rapper because
Oh, gosh.
when rappers tour, if you ever like been to a rap concert before, they don't actually even like sing or like rap. They just kind of play their music and just stand on stage, and then every like 8th or 9th word they'll like say a word over
People
the
on this
microphone.
podcast have heard you rap, and I will say
and they say
nobody else wants you to.
No, they
to
say it's
pursue
actually
that.
pretty good. And the thing is even if I'm not good at it, I can just have like my own. I have like a ghost rapper do all my actual production, and then I go on tour and I only have to say every 9th word, so it's fine. It wouldn't be an issue.
Well,
Do you
my
have a-
number 5, I would
Do you
love,
have a rapper name? You got a name
Yeah.
picked out already?
Yeah, Matt.
I like
You're-
it.
That's your name.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good too.
No, okay. Well, my number 5, I would pick the person at IKEA that builds the demo furniture.
Ooh, that's a good. I like IKEA.
What? That's a
Good
bad
point.
answer. You're gonna build furniture your entire life.
I enjoy building the furniture. That's like the fun part.
But would you forever? That's a long time to have to do that for.
For a job, it's better than most.
There are a lot
That
of
might be
steps
true.
in the furniture making process. I think you should just be like the meatball guy at IKEA. You just make
Yeah, you do well at the
meatballs all day.
meatball situation.
Yeah. Can we give honorable mentions?
Do you
I got
have some?
honorable- Yeah.
Were you not just ready to leave like 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, but I mean, it's okay.
You're here now, I guess. Yeah.
yeah,
Go
I'm-
ahead.
Yeah, I can say if you want. Camp counselor. I think if they got paid a lot of money, that would be
I
fun.
don't know if I'd trust you doing that.
Around kids, yeah, not so
yeah,
much.
yeah. Youth basketball coach. Like not
Again
the
with the wait a second,
the
I'm
kids
sensing a
situation.
pattern.
See, I told Taylor that this would come up. I told Taylor that this is what would happen if I mentioned a bunch of kid things. Youth basketball coaches, that's awesome. Like, it means nothing, but you get paid, hypothetically, a ton of money, and it's just a bunch of, like, middle school, high schoolers, and it's not middle school or high school basketball, so it doesn't matter at all. It's the perfect spot. And then golf instructor, like, low level,
Oh.
like, the worst golf course
like
you've ever been
like
to.
kids.
Yeah, like
Specifically children.
Oh,
dude, who is he right now?
No, just general golf instructor. I think that would be sick because you get to be on the course all day long. You get to practice, and I'm not talking about like going to like.
now would you
Augusta
be
or
a golf
something.
instructor at your current level, or would you in this situation be like
A stick.
just
yeah.
nasty?
No, yeah, I'd be a stick for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, just for the listeners, what is that slang for, Noah? A
really
stick.
good at golf.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
low
so-
handicap.
Noah, it's been a pleasure having you on. I'm sure the kids listening are excited that you've been on too. Any last words before we let you go?
No, just you guys keep doing your thing. Just, you guys are doing great.
To close us out, what was this segment called, Noah?
This was called Snake Draft Top 5
No,
the Top Jobs we want.
the full segment with Noah, where we put him on the spot. What was that called?
Oh, no on the spot. Bang, bang.
Nice.
All right, Noah. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Noah.
Yeah, you guys stink.
Okay.
All right, man.
Well, thank you to Noah.
Yeah.
You seem kind of mean today.
I know he didn't seem very happy today. I wonder if there's some stuff going on at home.
I do know for a fact he's been pressure washing his driveway. So I think he might be just like drained
Sure.
from the amount of energy that takes.
Yeah,
But
I'm getting a little drained too now that it's just me and you again. If I'm being honest, bad answers though for you. What was that about?
no, because here's the thing. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, I'd love to be a movie star. No, I just want to do something easy.
Right, and we all said that. Yours
You
was just
said
bad.
dictator.
Yeah, dictator would be easy. I don't think
Do you know how much energy you have to put into being a dictator?
Not if you're a good one. Not if you're like in like a fun country like North
Be
Korea.
careful.
Like North like there are places where like you can be a dictator and just kind of have fun, you know? Not too worried about GDP, not too worried about all those things. You can just kind of do your thing and rake in the gold. So, I like that. I think it would be fun. It would be easy. Being like a teacher would be easy. So I mean, we were all doing easy jobs. Yours were just kind of boring. I don't know.
Okay, I mean I disagree, but
And
you know what?
What I loved, and then I want to hear what you had to say. Nobody called you ugly. Welcome to the
didn't
club,
say
Noah.
that. Now he didn't say that. He said not cute. And I've heard from multiple sources that I'm the handsome one of the podcast.
You've heard that from one fake source because you're making that up.
No. Multiple sources. And here's the thing. All your sycophants out there.
Dude, stop calling them sycophants.
What?
I don't even know what that. Yeah, you keep saying I don't know what it means. First of all,
I loosely know what it means.
what does it what does it loosely mean?
It's like a follower to a fault, almost.
A sycophant is a person who acts obsequiously towards someone important.
That's not a
to
word.
gain advantage. Obsequiously.
Obsequiously? There's no way that's a word.
Look up.
Did you just Google it?
Yeah,
Should I
it's
look
a
it up?
top. It's a top definition on Google. Look it up. I'm gonna look up what obsequiously means.
Obsequiously.
It just
Obsequiously.
it means what it means is
obsequiously.
obedient or attentive to a servile degree. What is a servile degree? I wish they would just start using real words on.
This is
on
a tree
dictionaries.
of yeah.
Yeah, I know
just
we're going down a rabbit hole of words right now that don't make sense. I love my sycophants. Then those guys are sick, and yeah, we do gain an advantage because they support me. I don't ask them to support me, but they do. They say really mean things about you too, so I know they're never gonna leave me because who would want to be on your side of debates? That being said, we have a debate. Would you want to know what it is? Because you don't know what it is. You
Yeah,
want to be
'cause-
surprised.
Well, you asked me if I wanted to know what it was, and I said, "I'll take a surprise, please."
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. So again, you're just kind of repeating what the other person says to begin with. So, anyways, are you ready to turn it on? Because you've been asleep this whole episode.
I'm wide awake.
Okay, so here it is. Debate of the day. What's the debate, first of all, that we're never going to touch?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Right, and we're never going to answer that question. I want to make that clear before we get into this. We haven't said that in a while, and we have a lot of new members of the Rat Pack who need to know that. We're never going to answer is a hot dog a sandwich. So don't even think. I know we kind of do cute debates every now and then. That's never going to happen.
Mm-mm.
That being said, today's debate. Is a hot dog a taco?
Like, is that real?
That's the real debate. The answer is
Okay.
yes.
Oh, I don't get to answer first.
No, because I have my answer.
The answer is you think it's yes?
Right.
Explain your side while I think about it real quick.
Okay. So think about a tortilla, like a hard shell tortilla. In the same way that you can have like wraps that could be considered sandwiches, you can have soft shell tacos that can be considered tacos. But if we're looking at a hard shell tortilla taco and we consider the makeup of a sandwich, no, of a hot dog and a taco, they're the exact same thing. You have one bread-like base, which could be a tortilla or or two slices of bread. Or no, one slice of bread.
That's where I already disagree with you. I feel like the tortilla is kind of key. I don't think you can just replace it with like slices of bread because at that point all sandwiches are tacos.
Right, that's exactly what I just said.
No, and that's not true.
No, we're not talking about sandwiches. We're talking about hot dogs.
That's what I'm saying though. All sandwiches at that point, using that definition, all sandwiches would be tacos.
I think, well, not all. I think wraps would be tacos. I think wraps and hot dogs are
But why
tacos.
hot dogs? Hot dogs are buns. They're not tortillas.
But it's one
the
one
tortilla
continuous
is
bun.
integral. The tortilla is integral to the structure of a taco.
Yeah, and a hot dog bun is integral to the structure of a hot dog. You like
Okay,
what's
and the
true-
wings are integral to the structure of a plane.
Yeah,
That doesn't make it a taco.
You are saying three truth. Wait, yeah, it does not make it a taco. A plane is not a taco, and I will
and
stand by that.
and so the buns needed for the hot dog doesn't make it a taco either.
No, what? A bun? The
That's
bun?
what, no.
I'm not gonna
let you get away from this. I'm not gonna let you get away from this.
I'm diving in. I'm diving in right now. I'm diving.
You can
Let me dive in and explain it.
You can dive in, but I'm coming right back to this and making the same point. So you might as well just let me go.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No,
So-
never mind. No, not because you said that. No, a hot dog.
Okay, go ahead.
You need to have a bun to make a hot dog. You have to. That's just the fact of the matter is a hot dog needs a bun. In the same way, a taco needs to have its tortilla shell. If we're talking about a hard shell taco, because I'm doing a 1-to-1 hot dog to hard shell taco. There are contents inside of a taco and there are contents inside of a hot dog that are also integral to making them a hot dog and a taco. For a hot dog, it's the wiener. You can add other condiments and whatnot.
Hold on. This is exactly the point I was gonna make. Because here's the thing. That's why I said the plane thing. You need wings for a plane.
Okay.
The passengers inside are for the plane too, but you need the wings to make the plane fly. And so
You don't need passengers every time in a plane.
you're just explaining that you need the buns for it to be a hot dog, and you need the tortilla for it to be a taco. Therefore, a hot dog is a taco. That doesn't make any sense as an argument.
I wasn't
because
done yet.
Now I can say, oh, you need you need cold water for I don't know what you need cold water for actually, but
Nailed that one.
Let me
You're on fire.
Let me double down on
You're
the
on
plane.
fire, yeah.
You need wings for a plane. I'm big on planes here.
Yeah.
You need wings for a plane, therefore it's a taco. That's the same
No.
jump you're making.
No.
That's the same jump you're making.
No, you're
from
being
hot
you're
dog
being
to taco.
You're being ridiculous.
No,
because,
I'm not.
Because
You're
I wasn't
being
done
ridiculous.
making my point yet. You got caught up on a stupid point because you started talking about planes. No. There are 1-to-1 comparisons between a hot dog and a taco. There's not a 1-to-1 comparison between a plane and a taco. I don't know why.
That's not a 1-to-1 comparison.
Can
I'm
I
making
finish?
the same
Can I
point that
finish
you
my-
are.
Can I finish my
I'm making
sentence?
No,
One
you
time.
can't because I'm making
I'm
the
finished-
same point that you are.
If I can't finish it, if I can't finish a sentence, then there's no point in me even being here. All right, hit it, Hutch. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. We're done. No, we're done.
No.
We're done.
No.
There's no point.
No.
Hit it, Hutch.
No.
Hit it,
No.
Hutch.
No.
This is
Go.
gonna be tough to edit because I'm gonna put
Finish
Hutch in
making a
every single
fool.
time.
Finish making a fool of yourself. Go.
Can I? Am I allowed to make a fool of myself, please?
Yeah, you've been doing it all episode. Go.
Nope, actually you haven't. So, if I can finish my thought, you have taken us to a point.
Wait, real quick. If I give you an uninterrupted minute, can I have one back?
You can have one.
Okay, go.
Okay, so you took us to a point. Yes, in the same way a plane needs wings, a hot dog needs buns, and a taco needs a tortilla. All those are true. From this point on, a hot dog and a taco go together. A plane no longer exists in this scenario because you didn't let us get to the actual point of the debate. You got us stuck on a stupid part. So, hot dog, taco, bun, tortilla, act the exact same. They are one contiguous item that holds the contents that make up the rest of the taco or hot dog. You put a wiener in there, you put ground beef in there, you put grilled chicken in there. Those two things now, at their base level, you can add condiments and toppings to both of those items. But at their base level, all you had to do was get a contiguous structure of some bread-like substance and then put the contents inside. And that completes the hot dog and that completes the taco.
Is a calzone a taco?
It would fall more into a soft shell taco probably because it wraps itself around
Is
itself.
an ice cream cone a taco?
Actually, yeah, it is.
Now, this is why I made the argument about the airplane. I understand that you're trying to distance yourself from that because it proves your point wrong.
No, it actually
But
doesn't
you
at all.
cannot say, you can't say.
Do you want your minute to start?
Yeah, it was, but I guess we can restart it now.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so you can't say that because two things have similar properties that they're the same thing, right? Because I could sit here and say the same thing about an airplane. I could say, well, an airplane has a cockpit and a helicopter has a cockpit. Therefore, they're the same thing. That's what you're saying. They both have pilots. They both fly, but they fly in different ways. They're different things. A tortilla is integral to the structure of a taco. You can't just call something a taco because it has contiguous bread, as you kept putting it. I rest my case.
You have 25 more seconds. Keep going.
I have 25 more seconds. Okay, what I'll also say, if you're really going to argue that, and you're going to double down and say that an ice cream cone is a taco, like that doesn't even make sense. Because it's a cone, a waffle cone, not a tortilla, and it's really not even bread at that point. So that doesn't even make sense. How many more seconds do I have?
2.
You're stupid.
That was
Okay,
the
now go
best.
ahead.
That was the best use of any 2 seconds you've used all episode. So again, let's make something clear. They're all different kinds of tacos. In the same way that a plane and a helicopter are different types of things that fly, right?
Aircraft.
Yeah, aircraft. And so you can say that these different foods they can still have different names, but they at their base level are the same thing.
See, but no. The arch you're trying to put them under is tacos, but I would argue that they're separate things under the arch of food.
It's under the arch of food that has contiguous items that hold the contents that make up the rest of the food.
I'm not that mad at that either, but you
And
can't
so
call it a taco.
You had to call it one of them. You had to call it a taco, you had to call it a hot dog, or you had to call it an ice cream cone. You pick which one you want it to be.
No, they can each have their individual names. That's why we gave them individual
they
names.
all have
We
been-
didn't start that's
No.
why we didn't start calling hot dogs beef stick tacos.
But if you did, I wouldn't hate it, is the thing.
I'm sure you wouldn't. How often do you have hot dogs?
I would say I have hot dogs 3 times a year.
That's not much. How often do you have tacos?
Ooh, 18 times a year. What about you?
Now hold on.
Okay.
Is that 21 times a year total?
Yeah, let's call it that. That seems fair.
So that would mean that they're different things because if you were counting a hot dog as a taco, really, that would have factored into your tacos per year number, and you would have had 15 non-traditional tacos per year and your 3 hot dogs per year that would have counted as tacos. But you instead separated them in your mind when I asked you that question.
No,
Why is that?
You're actually making a great point. I shouldn't have, and I'm sorry I did that. You're right. I should have done that, but they are different. Like I'm not going to sit here and deny that they're different. I'm just talking about at their most basic levels, they have the same makeup.
In what way?
Bread? A contiguous item
honestly,
that wraps around
honestly,
and holds its
honestly,
contents.
Honestly, I don't know if you can really call tortilla bread. It's made out of corn typically.
And you can have different types of bread in a hot dog. Like you can have different types of bread too. Like not all bread has to be wheat.
Do you eat your tacos on two corn on the cobs?
Well, here's the thing. There are such things as flour tortillas, and then flour, you're getting dangerously close to bread.
Nobody
anyways.
eats flour tortillas, and everybody knows
But what I'm
it.
saying is you can. Because they're so
Yeah, but nobody does.
all these foods are so intertwined. They're just different versions of the same thing. Different cultures have done different interpretations of the same thing. It's showing.
I mean, if we're going into that, we might as well just call anything a taco because it has some sort of molecule that is the same as a tree branch.
No, because now you're just getting embarrassing.
No, because that's the argument you're
At
making.
some point, no.
I'm
At some
just
point, we
dumbing
had
it
to
down
draw a
even
line.
more.
No, at some point, we had to draw a line. I'm saying that foods with a contiguous bread-like substance that wrap around and hold the contents makes it a taco or a hot dog. You can call it whichever one you want. I'm fine with either one.
Okay, so a taco is also a hot dog in this scenario?
I'm okay if we all want to decide that all tacos are hot dogs instead.
But
We
that
are
doesn't
at
make any sense.
We're at a crossroads in our life that we now get to take our life in a new direction where we get to call all things hot dogs or all things tacos.
So here's the thing. You go and you're a glizzy gobbler and you take down some of these hot dogs. In your mind, what are you seeing?
Wow, that's a really soft taco for a hard shell taco.
No, you're seeing a cylindrical for some reason, slab of ground beef, typically, sometimes pork, in there that is in a bun. I don't know what you put on your all ground beef tacos, but what I like to put on mine is nothing.
Yeah,
And
we
then
know.
You
we
eat
know.
them. So what do you put on your hot dogs?
I can see how this can be confusing.
How?
Because
Did bro malfunction?
yeah, a little bit. Are you talking about American hot dogs or a Spanish hot dog?
I'm just asking what you put on your hot dogs.
For an American hot dog, I would put condiments on it, and then for
Now, why are you
a Spanish-
discriminating?
It's not discriminating. It's embracing the fact that we have different cultures that make up this thing that we call
And
life.
did you just call it a Spanish hot dog?
Yeah,
Spanish.
Yeah.
From Spain?
Hispanic hot dog.
Hispanic hot dog. Are you sure about that?
No, Latin hot dog.
Okay.
Welcome back to Until We Agree. I will admit.
No,
I will admit that I
no.
just blew it. I'll admit that I just blew it in
We
one
had to cut it
capacity.
out.
But for my final statement is, I don't see any way that at its most base level, a hot dog and a taco aren't
Now, where
basically
are
basically the same thing.
tacos from?
I don't know actually. I had to do some research on that.
They're from Mexico.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know
Not
if you're
from
sure
Spain.
about that.
From Mexico.
I don't know if you're sure. Are you positive about that?
Yes, I'm positive about that.
1 second. Tacos are thought to come from Mexico long before the Spanish arrived.
See?
Okay.
Uncanceled. Just like that.
All right, we're keeping it all in.
All right, thank
yeah.
you. Now we can talk about how silly that was that you thought they came from Spain?
Spanish, like Spanish food. Spanish food.
No, Spanish food is food from Spain, though.
Hispanic
buddy.
food. Hispanic food.
Hispanic is people from Spain.
Latin. Oh, I don't want to get back into this again. Latin food. Different. There's different cultures that make up the Latin.
I would accept Latin food, I think.
Okay, thank you.
I do
Now-
think because of the colonization of the Spanish people, though, it is kind of like some people consider it interchangeable. I think I just looked this up the other day. Brazil, you would not call Spanish because they speak Portuguese, obviously.
Sure.
But everywhere else in Central and South America, you could technically get away with saying Hispanic, even though it's probably better to say Latin America. Whereas Spain, you wouldn't say Latin America because it's Spain. So
Sure, that makes
just
sense.
a little
to me.
education for everybody. But yeah, continue. I've educated you on two things today now. So go ahead.
What, are you claiming sycophant as something you educated me on because you didn't even know what it meant?
Oh, 3 things today. Awesome.
What was the other thing?
The fact that a hot dog is not a taco.
Oh, you actually didn't know because I'm actually so sure about that. But what we can do is we can wrap up this episode and we can go onto Spotify if you're listening on Spotify and you can click on the poll because every vote counts and every vote counts towards the race at 10,000 followers in New York City who has to wear the Spider-Man costume. So vote on if you think a hot dog can be considered a taco.
Yep. And to close us out. Oh,
well, let me do some quick housekeeping. Did I mention the comments earlier today to start the episode? I
oh
don't think
no,
I
you
did.
didn't.
So comments have replaced Q&A on Spotify. And here's what we've learned about them. They don't work. We're going to keep fighting. I can leave comments, but everyone else I've talked to cannot leave comments. So I don't know if I'm like ahead of the curve and hopefully everyone else can eventually leave comments. But if not, follow us on Instagram and leave us questions on Instagram so we can use them. You'll notice we didn't have any Q&A this week. It's because Spotify said that comments are back. Comments are not back. So if you can leave comments on Spotify, leave them. That would be great. If not, go to Until We Agree. Follow us on Instagram at Until We Agree. This is Matt, again, from Until We Agree with Tyler from Until We Agree. That's all I have to
And
say.
I would like to add just one quick thing. First and foremost, Hutch, we appreciate you. Don't even try topping the Noah intro music because I pretty much nailed that. Anyways, yeah, let us know if you'd like to see more Noah, more Noah on the spot, dum dum. And then
Yeah.
I think it's just important to note, thank you all for 20 wonderful episodes.
No way. You know what that means?
What does it mean?
This bad boy's over.
We did, yeah, episode 10, Matt did declare we were only doing 10 more episodes. What do you think? You got another 10 in you?
I have one more in me. I think from here on out, we take it week by week.
Week by week. I'm feeling good about next week, though. I think next week's going to be a good episode.
I sure hope it is. If it's not, we'll see the week after that.
Yep.
This has been Matt and Tyler from Until We Agree. I'm Matt from Until We Agree with Tyler from Until We Agree. Hit it, Hutch.
Oh, thank you for listening.